This is John from FlatCatGear. What you're looking at is a Kovea spider. So a couple months ago we did a whole series of baking using frying using a diffuser plate. So the diffuser plate works great because it evens out the heat over a thin frying pan. It doesn't work so well when you want to try and dry bake because it still has a hot spot. So what we did is we made this prototype and it worked really well. I happen to have these titanium disc around and snap hardware, and so that little bit of spacing was perfect. Reduced the hot spot, made baking really easy. Now, when you use this plate, it works really well. One of the problems is if you get it too hot, you can see that this one distorted a little bit. So that was a little concern. Baking, it's fine, it'll stay flat. But if you got a little bit too hot, it will warp. So I decided to change the design. Another problem was these snaps are at a set height and you can't adjust them. So, you know, they are what they are. So once I decided to redesign it, I decided to go to stainless, and I've gone to a thicker material. And the other thing I did was I bent up tabs. Now, the reason I bend up tabs is I can make them whatever height and width I wanted to. And I experimented with probably about 15, 20 versions of it until I came up with this design. So for baking, put the baking plate on the stove, and it's got a little bit of cutouts. Gives it a little bit of stability so it doesn't slide around so much, and allows you to bake. Now, if you want to pan fry, the other thing you can do is you can flip this over. It's a little bit more stable. Now, the original ones that we've released recently, they were prototype, and they were all hand cut. And now we have the production versions available. And here's a few pictures of those.